What's the motherfucking deal, man? Welcome to the Den. I am your host, Ed Honcho. Thank you for joining me today. Hey, make sure you tune in live every day and night, 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. Central. The 10 a.m. just started, so it started today actually, but we'll keep that going throughout the week. Maybe not every, I think Monday through Friday we'll do 10 a.m., but 10 p.m. every night, 7 days a week. Make sure you tune in live so you can share your thoughts on the live Den show. You can call in, express your feelings on whatever's going on throughout the day. Make sure you like and subscribe if you enjoy the channel. Shout out to all the new folks who have joined us recently through the variety of stories. But we have to talk about something for the old school Den folk, for the Den triple OGs. We got Den OGs, we got Den triple OGs. And for the triple OGs, you know, when it used to be the Kush Den. And some of y'all remember that was a whole different vibe. It was a whole different thing. But I love the progress that the Den has made since then. But we got to talk about something that was a big topic in the Kush Den almost every night. It's somehow, some way it just came up. The topic could be about something completely different, but somehow this would come up, and that is robo-hoes. And robo-hoes are back in the news, and we're going to talk about the robo-hoe revolution. And some of you are people like, what is a robo-hoe? I want to say robotic sex doll or the silicone sex dolls. Well, now they're robotic. Now they have additional features, which is kind of scary, but we're going to talk about that as we go along, man. But this was for the Den Triple OG. Some of the new folks might be like, this is an odd topic for the Den. But no, the Den Triple OGs, I had to do this one for y'all when I saw it. I thought about all of y'all and some of the crazy topics that we had back in the day. But let's just get into it. Let's read the article. And I'll put the link in the description below so you can check it all out for yourself to get further details. I'm just kind of skim through it and, kind of do a little quick vid and my thoughts on this. Sex robot threat. AI girlfriends indistinguishable from humans after major 5G upgrade. Now, 5G has been in the news as of late, and people are talking about the dangers that it could possibly cause. I've heard cancer, and tumor, all kind of different variety of things. And of course, it's being rolled out all over the country. This might be the most controversial thing, but 5G is impacting the sex dolls. We have a problem. Sex robots powered by high-speed internet, including 5G, will make them indistinguishable from humans, an expert has claimed. It's from the Daily Star. Doll manufacturer Realbotics has recently fitted new models with Wi-Fi enabling high-speed synchronizing for voice and animation. So if y'all don't know, there's this thing out there called Harmony. It's like an AI, like girl on your phone. You design it the way you want to. And apparently you can connect that to your doll somehow. I don't know how the ins and outs work. But I guess this company, they make the app. You can take and you can give these dolls personality. Even though I don't know why you want to make them jealous, but maybe guys like that weird shit. But I'm gonna tell you what I think is gonna happen with this. And again, this is not just for the fellas. There's Robo Joes for the ladies. You just better hope that thing doesn't ever go AWOL. Anyway, they also stand to benefit from 5G, which is poised to give vastly superior mobile internet data. Sex robots will be able to connect and update without needing to be near an internet router. Sex doll collector Brick Dollbanger, wonder if that's his real name, right? Brick Dollbanger, come on now. Believes technology will make them so realistic we won't be able to tell them apart from humans. Brick has close ties with Realbotics, told the Daily Star Online. Anytime you get a steadier flow of information from software to hardware activation, you're going to get better synchronization and smoother, more lifelike movements from your hardware. If you go to this link and check out that video, it's actually very interesting. I'm going to scroll past some of these dolly dolls here, but it said once the upgrade is finally on the board to the synthetic, it would only use Wi-Fi to access the net for info. It says, see this occurring once synthetic becomes mobile and can carry out its own power cell. So basically talking about once this thing can move and do what it wants. So they're already saying that it can recognize faces and can tell its owner in a room full of crowded people. This stuff is scary. It's not just for the sex dolls, but just anything, all the technology, the way that it's upgraded. We've seen them robotic dogs and those robotic animals that can open doors. Makes me think of fucking Black Mirror. That one episode, Heavy Metal, where the guy was running from the little fucking dog the whole time. Hey folks, the technology's coming and it's getting scary. You better hope you don't have a twin or some other weird shit going on somewhere. It could get real sketchy, right? It says, probably a signal will be used on occasion to upgrade the AI, and 5G will help this. But he warned, it says, come with risks. Along with looking like us, I think it poses many risks, as many benefits. Very careful on how we're developing this. As you can see, some of these things are very similar to realistic looking, but we'll just kind of scroll this. Like I say, Robotics Harmony models were being installed with Vision. Okay, so originally I think it just started off as big silicone dolls, and now they have upgrades to where the head has AI, so it can see you, it can talk, it can express, and then what I think they're going beyond that now, and part of the noise in the background, I don't know what's going on. But now they're adding it to where the arms also can move, and I'm sure they're going to be adding, leg attachment, and that's going to be crazy. What if you came home and just saw your sex doll walking around? Especially ladies, if you got a Robo Joe, you forgot you left him on. You come home from work and just see a shadow of a strange man just walking around your house. So this will enable them to recognize their owners in a crowded room, even saying their name upon recognition. Reveal how they've upgraded with a new vaginal sensor claim to result in human-like response. Oh, that's crazy. Briggs so convinced that sex robots will become a regular fixture in our lives. So it will spark a synthetic revolution bigger than the 1960s. Oh, well, that is tough. So what you got here, though, and just kind of towards the end of this, is just saying, it says very sensitive topic. Most people are very careful, but so was sexuality about 50 years ago. We're beginning to see the sexual revolution, similar to what went through in the 60s. I think we're going to understand develop these robots so positive they can help with sexual frustration. I think this could surpass the 60s. We're going to move slower and more cautiously forward. This is going to be perfect for those guys who are shy, who just don't quite have it with real ladies. And then you have so much of this Me Too stuff going on these days that, MGTOW, men going their own way and all this stuff. This is not saying that men are going to stop completely fucking with this. Ain't nothing like the real thing, baby. But, my thing is this, man. You're going to have those people who are just not going to want to play the game anymore. They're going to want to, get off whichever way they see fit. And I would not be surprised. And some of these robots, I think they start from like $3,000 upwards to $50,000 with customizations and things like that. And then you're talking about adding the head. I think I saw in another article, it was like $8,000 to add the visual. So, people are spending a lot of money on this companionship. Now, I want to say, I was watching a podcast the other day, and I want to shout out to Elise Main, Shall We Proceed? And they were talking about being single. And they were saying that the average single spends $23,000 on dating. So would it be more ideal to spend $23,000 on a doll and avoid all the dating and all the bad dates and the possible getting stood up and everything that goes with it? Or, really go out and try to meet the real thing. But a doll can't divorce you, it gives you what you want. Hopefully it doesn't say no if you're paying all that money for it. But, when will the dolls get so smart enough they start Me Tooing men? What's going to happen or whatever happens? It's a crazy situation. But obviously, as with many other things, if you got furries and all that other weird, odd stuff, because there might be some furries in the den, who knows? Don't want to offend nobody. But I just find this crazy. And this was, like I said, a story just for the old school triple OG dead folk. I want to know how y'all feel about Robo-Hoes and Robo-Joes. That they're becoming lifelike. They're becoming able to see, to talk, to move. Is this a good thing or a bad thing? Especially when you're able to implement personalities into them like jealousy and things of that nature. Could this end up being dangerous as AI improves and gets smarter and you have this machine learning and things like that? What happens when you have the iRobot of Robo-Hoes or Robo-Joes and you get the first Robo lover killing out of jealousy? Who gets real down with their Robo-Joe and brings a third in? We get you 2 Robo-Hoes or whatever. Anyway, I'm going too far. I'm just having fun with this, man. I hope y'all are having a great day. I want to know what y'all think about this, man. Hit that comment section below. How do you feel about robotic sex dolls, men or women? Do you think it's safer than being promiscuous? Do you think it's going to hinder a generation of people from, actually wanting to get out and meet because, porn and stuff like that is so big these days? Is it going to be a plus or is it going to be a minus? I'd like to know what you guys think on this story. And again, I'll put the link in the description below. Hey, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Make sure you're following all the platforms, Den Show Live and everything. If you want to send an email, send some information to the Den, you can send denshowlive@gmail. But with that being said, man, it's your boy Ed Honcho. Hey, look, you go get you one of them robotic lovers. They'll never do you bad, man. Let me stop. I'm out. Y'all have a good one. Y'all be cool like y'all be cool, man. I'm out.